I'm doing the Drone and ROV class with Mr. Leander, and it is amazing.
I'm in the ROV and drone program. I also took the aerospace manufacturing program.
I go to LeConner High School, and what I like to do outside of school is, well, like any other teenager, play video games and do whatnot.
I'm a senior. I attend Burlington Edison High School. When I'm not in class, I like to play football, video games, build things with my hands, do things like that.
But one thing that really stands out most, other than anything else, is working on the waters and just being on the waters, being at the beach, and just anything to do with the waters.
So I'm Jason Leander, and I teach the Drone and ROV robotics program.
Being here at the NCTA in Anacortes, it is, when I first walked in, the first thing I noticed is that it's the Marine Technology Academy. So right away I felt like it was a place I was meant to be. Running Start seemed like it was everything that I wasn't interested in, because Drone and ROV is like technological, and when I was really young we have technician that's really close to the family, and he sat down with me when I was like 6 years old, and we took apart my PC and we put it back together. And so having a drone and ROV class, I saw that that had stuff to do with technology, and so I wanted to jump into that.
There's a big need in that realm for students to be on the cutting edge, to work in the robotics world of creating something that is still kind of out there as this new idea. We don't really know a lot about it, but we want to kind of ride that wave. So there's really a lot of different opportunities in that way.
They told me that it would be more of a hands-on experience, which I wanted to find that out for myself because I love doing things with my hands. And since I've enrolled to the programs, it's been just that, a hands-on experience. It's brought great opportunities for me. I've got to meet a lot of new people from around Skagit Valley. When I took the aerospace manufacturing class, they taught me the knowledge I needed, and they brought forth the opportunity for me to apply for an internship with Boeing. When I applied, I was a little hesitant because I was nervous. There was only 25 spots, but I was very hopeful because Mr. Leander was very encouraging. And then they sent me an email saying I had an interview, and I was very excited about that. That whole experience was amazing. I got to do a lot of good networking. It really put my foot in the door with them. I'm still getting emails about jobs available. So when I turn 18, that's where I'm hoping to further my future.
Mr. Leander is a phenomenal teacher. He, unlike other teachers where they get fed up and then they just straight up do it for you, they give you the answer, and then he'll actually like sit down with us. He'll like show us step by step. He'll tell us what to do in depth and detail, and then like, so I love working with Mr. Leander.
Yeah, I love Mr. Leander. He's very energetic. He's very dedicated to making his students have fun in the classroom. He loves making sure we get our hands-on time in the labs, and yeah, he's very encouraging.
Look at you all cleaning up your board there. See, that's good stuff. Did you teach him that? I like the placement of the motors that you guys did on this one. That looks good. Looks really good.
He loves to push you so you could get to where you want to go in the future.
I'd say the main thing I like about it being such a deep dive is that there's not much kids in the class. There's only 8 kids in the class, so that means we all have an even number of students, so we can all have one person to each other, so it's an equal amount of people per teams. Before this, I kind of forgot how to do like stuff with technology because like school, math, and other stuff like that, I kind of forgot how to. They didn't have a mechanics class or a lab class or a robotics class or anything, any club. Actually, this year is the first year that they have auto mechanics. So I'm blessed enough to have drone and ROV and auto mechanics hand in hand. So when I finally got back into here, I started like, I got the circuit board and I got all the little pieces, and I'm like, I remember the feeling of this. And then so I started putting it together, and the way I like to put it is it feels like an adult Lego set. I love it. And since I work at the docks like literally right next door, it like sits with me perfectly, like coming in and seeing like just the feeling of marine life. As soon as I walk in, and this being right here, like I feel like this is where I'm called to be.
it's really this beautiful marriage between what we're trying to do here and then having the facility. And as you can see, this facility is really ideally set up for this kind of work. My favorite response from the parents is always, where was this when I was in high school?
It's different here from other high schools because other high schools, mostly you're just sitting in a classroom, not really doing much. In the shop classes that I took at my high school, it was a lot more talking than actually hands-on work. And when I would get in there, it wasn't a lot of one-on-one with my instructor. It was more just do this, or do this, do that. But here you get more one-on-one time with your instructor, so it's very helpful.
Like I mentioned previously, I love working on the waters, and for the longest time I had no idea what classes there would be for like crabbing or prawning or fishing. I didn't know if there would be classes for that. But when I came into here and I saw that there was Drone and ROV, what stood out to me after that was marine tech. And I talked to Wes Ferdale about that and Mr. Leander about that. And now, after not knowing what to do after school and in college, I now have my heart set on marine tech here in this building.
After high school, I want to go to a 2-year technical college so I could build more skills for aerospace manufacturing, and then I want to apply for a position at Boeing. I want to either apply for a mechanical assembler or an electrical assembler, and then after that, I'm gonna work my way up from there.
So to end it, I just want everybody to know that you can come here to the Northwest Career and Technical Academy at the Marine Technology Center, and you're gonna get a world-class education, and you are going to learn every single detail of whatever class it is, and all the training that we provide. You guys are gonna be able to absorb that and then take that knowledge and move into the 21st century with some amazing skills and abilities, and it's gonna be absolutely a blast to be able to witness.